thank you for coming back and joining me today. Beautiful afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky, actually. Well, my name is Mike, NVA rider. There is a story behind NVA. Check back on one of my older videos and you'll figure out what that means. Stands for non-value added, but there's a story. So I wanted to kind of go over today, now that I've broken the 2,500 mile mark, kind of a review, I guess, my thoughts on the bike still, and what I think of it still, and if I still like it. So we'll get to that in just a second. If you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. You'll get a notification whenever I upload a video, and give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, even if it's not about this video. If you just got any questions about anything, well, I'll do my best. But so yeah, and we'll get on with it. So the bike I had before this was a 2014 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 Classic LT. Kind of a mouthful, but not a bad bike. I liked it. It was just me at the time on it. Had it for a couple of years, but what prompted me to start looking more was that my wife was riding with me more. So it wasn't really a great two-up bike. So we started shopping. Started at one Harley dealership. Had terrible luck there. That's a whole other story. And I also checked out Indians. So we were scoping out the Indian Roadmaster. Their full dresser. That's after saying that we were doing some two-up riding, that's kind of the only bike the salesman really recommended. So we took one for a test spin. Nice bike. I was very impressed, very comfortable. So unfortunately my wife was dead set sold on Indian Roadmaster. So I happened to stop by a different HarleyDavidson dealership on my way home. The one I actually ended up purchasing this from, Capital HarleyDavidson in Lansing. And the salesman there was amazing. Spent a couple hours with him, going over a bunch of different things. Dragged my wife back out there and spent another couple hours going over, I don't know, different bikes and different options, and figuring out what exactly I wanted and exactly what she wanted, other than the Indian, which I still hear about today. So anyway, last November, end of the season, worked out a decent deal, and signed on this 2020 Road Glide Special. Billiard red, not the black. Again, my wife wanted black. I didn't want black. I wanted to be a little different. I didn't want to look like every other black Road Glide or Street Glide out there. So it was delivered to my garage with 26 miles on it, I believe. I rode it once just around the neighborhood and it started to snow. So there it sat. I really didn't start riding it until this spring, getting some miles down on it. So it's been in for its first service, and I now have almost 2,700 miles on it. Things I've done so far have been adding floorboards in the back for my wife. I added a backrest and swapped out the stock seat for this Mustang touring seat. I do have plans for other things, handlebars, rear suspension, but it's not because I'm not happy with those things. So after 2,500 miles, I'm still in love with the way the bike looks. Love the engine. I have not had a problem with it yet. No oil leaks like a coworker keeps saying that's going to have or should have already. I'm still going to change out, like I said, I'm still going to change out the handlebars. Still want to do the suspension. Probably do some LED lights. These are just little things I want to do just to make it more me, I guess. I would say my only complaint with this bike would be the clutch. It's very heavy, for lack of a better description. It's very heavy, and the friction point is 3/4 of the way let out. And that Roadmaster we rode, the friction point was really close to the grip. I mean, you let the clutch out just a little bit, and you were already engaged in it. I mean, when I first rode, I test rode an Ultra Limited when we were shopping, and the clutch was it was actually very much like my Vulcan. The Vulcan's clutch was very, the friction point was very far out. I've read up on it a little bit. It's not adjustable. I did find some new bar you can put on here that's got some weird linkage on it that makes it feel like it's not going as far out, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm used to it now. But like I said, that would be, and it's not really a complaint. It's more of a inconvenience, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, it still runs great, still handling good. And I did finally add a bell. I'll try to pop a picture of it up here on the screen. Kind of an early anniversary gift. My wife gifted me a bell for it. So I installed that last night. Put together a bracket at work from some scrap, and got it painted up and mounted it. And I can't see it from here. It's underneath, kind of underneath my right foot. So we have that now, and my other little troll down there that I've always kept around for good luck. I'm not a superstitious person, but every little bit helps. Always got to stay vigilant, though. So am I happy with it still? Yes. Is my wife happy with it? I think so. I think she'll be happier once we get a tour pack on it, so that she has more room for stuff. But she's comfortable and relaxed enough now on it, and actually enjoys it. So yes, I'm glad I bought it. I am happy with this purchase. When it's paid off, I've got no intentions of getting rid of it. I joke around with the wife every time she mentions Indian that once this is paid off, I'll buy a Roadmaster. I've got no problems with that. I'll add another cruiser to the garage. So yeah, if you're shopping for a Road Glide, I would say go for it. It's been great. I love the special because it's all blacked out. I love that look. The 114 has been great. It is dirty right now. It's just been dusty, and I've just been lazy. It's been raining on the weekends, so I haven't watched it, but it's been good. I'm hoping to get a lot more miles on it. Well, if anybody has any questions about it, please leave me a comment and I will answer it. Well, that'll be it for today. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate having you around. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. hit that subscribe button. Don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you know, ring that bell. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Off to Washington next week, so not sure how much riding I'll be getting into next week. Got some work to do, and we'll be back home later in the week. So everybody have a great day. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next time. Bye. Woo-hoo.